Kathy Oliver with Stampin' from the Heart.15, bringing you my third video in my series of the Cherry on Top paper collection. So as I had mentioned before, this is the paper pack that it comes in. This is just called Cherry on Top, and it's got loads and loads of beautiful papers, yellows, greens, blues, teal, just really, really exquisite. That's only $7, and you get a whole bunch of different collections there to make a lot of great, wonderful cards. We're going to be using this stamp set, the Watercolor Words, which is watercolor, so it's kind of not solid in its writing. It's just really beautiful, like when you would watercolor something. And then the Sprinkles of Life, and we're going to be using the cupcake and the candle from this collection. So let's go ahead and get started. So what I've got is just your typical A2 card base, cut in half and scored, so we're going to put that right there. And then I've got my Watermelon Wonder card base, cut just 1/4 inch smaller all the way around. So I'm going to just take a quick minute here and put my adhesive glue all the way around here and go ahead and put that on the face of my card, and then we'll set this aside and it'll be all done. Of course, we always want to make sure that we get it nice and in the even all around in the middle. All right, we're going to set that aside. So essentially, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to have our happy birthday. We're going to double stamp a heart. We're going to do some flags, the cupcake, some candles, and then we've got another flag inside with some other cute little graphics. All right, so our base is done. Let's start off now with our white card piece. We're going to take the happy birthday and we're going to ink it up. Now remember, this may or may not be real even as far as the color flow of the ink, but we're going to press it down and we're going to just make sure we give it a good press so that we get all the little areas of that stamp onto the paper. All right, then we're going to take our heart and we're going to do our Watermelon Wonder, and we're going to do a first and a second generation. Just going to make sure we get that where we want it and press it down. Just love that. It's like you get two different colors out of one ink pad, which is fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and round those corners just to give the card a little bit of extra dimension. Now you can buy a corner rounder from Stampin' Up, and I'll have that linked in the description area, but this just gives a nice little extra little something to your card when it has some rounded corners. All right, so now that in a few minutes will be put on our card, but for now let's just set it aside and start looking at what's coming next. Let's go ahead and start making our cupcake. So what we do now is we're going to take, I'm going to take the Bermuda Bay and ink up my stamp. Now I'm just going to put it on this green cardstock. It'll just give it a little extra dimension by being just a little bit of a different color than the green that it's on. You'll be able to see it a little bit better. Look at that, isn't that cute? Then we're going to take our puffy cloud or our icing on our cake of our cupcake here, and we're going to stamp that on a piece of yellow. The red and the yellow really look beautiful together. Now this particular one, I don't have the stamp to cut these out. So what I've done is I just went ahead and fussy cut out the topping and the cake bottom. And then I stamped the candles on some Watermelon Wonder, and cut those out as well. So what we'll do is we will put a little bit of glue on this icing or this frosting on this cupcake, just to give it a little bit of pizzazz. And we're going to add some of our Dazzling diamonds glitter to it. It'll just give it a fabulous look with just a little bit of effort. Just get that in there and get it well coated. Tap that off. And we're going to set that aside to dry. And then we're going to do the same thing on these candles. We're just going to give it a little bit of glue and a little bit of the Dazzling diamonds and let that go ahead and start to dry as well. So we're going to set that aside. All right, so we'll put these to the side, and these will be ready to go here in just a couple of minutes. So while those are drying, let's bring back our card base back over here, and we're going to go ahead and attach this to the front of the card. I like to use the glue. You can use your Snail adhesive if you like, but I find the glue works really well. Now I take it to about 1/8 of an inch from the bottom, and then just make sure you get it nice and even. And then just go ahead and, whoops, that moved a little bit. Get that all nicely put down there on your card. We're going to go ahead and assemble this banner here. I've cut 2 pieces of paper. We've cut this really pretty yellow and then this other little graphic one, and we're going to attach these 2 together, lining them up on the straight end. I cut the flag pieces just with the scissors, fussy cut them, and then we're going to attach this to the top corner of our card, kind of in the top corner, offset just a little bit, down just a little bit. And press that down. Really starting to look pretty cute. All right, then we've got some little hearts, or I'm sorry, some little pearls. And as you know, you always add things in odd numbers. So we're going to add 3. We're going to put 1 right here at the point where it comes down on the flag. We'll put another one up that area, and we'll put our 3rd one right there. All right. This flag is going to go on the inside, so let's go ahead and do that here now at the same time. Put these together. Line that up. And let's go ahead and put some pearls on there as well. I like to decorate the inside of my cards too, versus just leaving them blank. And writing some sentiments or thoughts in there. Let's just go ahead and decorate it up as well. All right, we can put those aside now, and then that flag's ready to go on the inside. So now our next step is we're going to put this cupcake and the icing together. I'm going to adhere the cupcake base to the card. Just kind of figure out there whereabouts you're going to want it. That top part of that doesn't have to be cut real exact because it's going to get covered up. Let's go ahead and attach that there, but I'm going to put a few dimensionals on the back side here of this icing, which will kind of lift it up a little bit, give it some extra dimension. Makes it kind of pop up off the card. In fact, I'm going to put 2 right there. They like to stick. All right. That just allows it to really pop up and give it some something other than just being real flat to the card. Now let's add some glue to the candles. That little bit of glitter there just kind of makes them have a nice pretty little look to them. Hold that there a second with that glitter underneath it. It's not sticking real well. Then I'm going to go ahead and add some little embellishment to the cupcake icing as well. I just love putting these little pearls on things. Makes it fun, gives it a little extra something. Of course, when they stick together like that, it's not too good, is it? And maybe one more. Put one up there. All right, so there's the front of our card. Now, just to add a little extra, I'm going to take this little tiny flower, and I'm going to just do a little flower right there. And maybe do another little flower down there. Just here and there. Add a little pizzazz to your card. Makes it really cute. Open it up now. Now we're going to do the inside. And as you saw on this one, I did some stamping and a flag again. So our flag here is already completed, so we can add that. Just bring it in, oh, I don't know, maybe 1/2 inch or so from the edge. Just make sure you get it straight. Now I'm doing the sentiment, you are the sprinkles on the cupcake of life. I'm going to use the Bermuda Bay once again. I just love that color. I think it is so pretty. Just kind of center it there where you'd like to have it. We're going to go back and do our hearts again. And we'll do our first and second generation stamping. Just kind of take your first one in one direction, stamp it off, and intertwine those little sections there, and there you go. Now in this collection, we still have some other little things that are cute. We're going to go back and use this little yellow flower and just add some of those here and there. No particular order, just kind of add some character to your card. And then something down here in the corner as well. All right, well, we're getting there. We're almost done. And we can still add in the love. We still need to add the love, right? Add the love to your card. So here's our little word, the love. And we're going to put it down here in the bottom. This way it's going to give you lots of room to go ahead and write whatever it is that you would like to write into your favorite loved one there. So that just about is it. I didn't go ahead and add those little red sprinkles on this one like I did on this one, but it looks really, really cute. Each card that you do will be a little bit different. Whoops, to move a little bit. But there you go. Happy birthday and lots of love. Real bright and cheery with the new collection from Stampin' Up! Be sure to go online, and if there's any products that you would like to order, click the link and it'll take you over to my website, and I'd be more than happy to have you as my customer. If you wouldn't mind, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you liked the video today, and also in the comment section if there's something that you would like to see. Please let me know if there's anything else that I could show you how to make. Thanks for watching and have a great day.